Assalamualaikum and greetings to my supervisor, Madam FARHANA Binti Masrum, and my panel, Dr. Nur Izwal Binti Abdul Rashid. My name is FARHANA Binti Saidon. I would like to present my final year project to. My title is Adoption of Agricultural Innovation and Technology for Sustainable Palm Oil Industry in Malacca. Palm oil is known as the most profitable industrial production. The global resolution of the palm oil has established the palm oil industry in Malaysia as one of the biggest contributors to domestic product growth in the world. As Malaysia is one of the major oil consumers in the world, the sustainability of palm oil has been controversial. Several sustainable standards are introduced to ensure balanced performance in terms of economic, environmental, and social performance of the industry. Therefore, much agricultural activity today revolve around the use of modern technology to attain the desired output. Among examples of such agricultural technology are modern machinery, chemical fertilizer, and equipment to produce improved seed stock and planting materials. Next is research question and research objective. There are 3 research questions in this study. First, what are the factors influencing behavior intention to use technology in palm oil industry? Second, what is the relationship between effort expectancy, performance expectancy, and facilitating conditions that predict behavioral intention to use technology in palm oil industry? And last, what is the significant factor that result model empirically? In this study, there are 3 research objectives. First, to investigate the factors influencing behavior and intention to use technology in palm oil industry. Second, objective is to identify relationship between effort expectancy, performance expectancy, and facility conditions that predict behavior and intention to use technology in palm oil industry. And last is to assess the resultant model empirically. Problem statement. According to Kushari ETL 2019, despite being the top producing crops, the subsector for palm oil encounters several difficulties such as lower production of palm oil, lower export, great demand for palm oil, and lower price of palm oil. Second is the rise and fall commodities price. Based on researcher Song Sin Chen ETL in 2020, the rise and fall of commodity price influenced the performance of the subsectors of the palm oil. Azma ETL 2018 stated that the palm oil smallholders are still in complexity in terms of best management practice, acquisition of new technologies, lack of financial resources and income, as well as financial ability to purchase high-quality fertilizer. Moreover, according to Awang ETL in 2016, since the majority of smallholders come from a poorly educated background, this has caused them to have a lack of technology awareness that can aid them performing plantation operation activities. In conceptual framework, the researcher will use 5 independent variables and 1 dependent variable. Independent variables are performance expectancy, effort expectancy, social influence, facilitating condition, and price value. Meanwhile, dependent variable is behavioral intention. Research methodology. In research methodology, researcher will discuss about data resources, time horizons, data analysis, and methodological choice. As qualitative methodology, this research collect primary data from respective participants through interview and discussion. And the secondary data, researcher use Google Scholar websites and online journal. Next is time horizon. Due to limited time, researcher will use a cross-sectional study to perform this research. For data analysis, the research will use thematic analysis to analyze case study, and the last part is methodological choice. The researcher will use exploratory research. In research findings, researcher will discuss about respondent details, description, and research objective. So here is the respondent details, which is collected through interview session. 5 farmers participants currently employed within the palm oil sector were approached, and the information collected will help to better understand their views and experience in working in the palm oil industry. Researchers found that 2 participants are workers in Sayunabi and 3 others is farmers in palm oil. Furthermore, one of the participants has less than 1 year's experience working in the palm oil, while 4 participants had experience between 1 to 8 years working in sector palm oil. Next is description for several participants about performance expectancy perception, effort expectancy perception, social influence perception, facilitating condition perception, behavioral intention perception, and last part is price value perception. In research finding, the objective research can be discussed in this part. Objective 1 is to investigate the factors influencing to use technology in palm oil industry. Performance expectancy. Several aspects of modern technology applicable in the industry, starting from equipment and machinery that eases the workload of workers while increasing their productivity. Second is effort expectancy. The method of using mechanized technology requires enough skill and knowledge to use the technology, because without skill and knowledge, it may cause injuries during palm oil harvesting activities. Third point is a social influence. Individual may choose to adopt the new technologies such as mechanization technology simply by following others' views and opinions. Next is facilitating condition. Organized training including specialized skills development training and external training that involve both technical, personal and management can be a solution for improving the technical skills required to support advanced technologies. For behavioral intention, the researcher make an assumption that an individual behaviors are derived from his or her intention, which is primarily determined by attitude. And last part is a price value. Organizational resources regarding individuals or others features such as information, equipment and technology, financial support and resources are critical factors in stimulating innovation, adopting and applying new processes and products in organization. From research finding for objective 2, which is to identify relationship between performance expectancy, effort expectancy, and facilitating conditions that predict behavioral intention to use technology in palm oil industry. For performance expectancy, the researcher described that by adopting newly innovative technology can solve several problems easily, such as reducing the number of foreign workers and increasing time-based efficiency to do harvesting activities in palm oil plantation. Effort expectancy. The years of farming is another way to accumulate knowledge, which is to learn by working and gaining information from informal mechanism. And the last point is facilitating condition. Researchers highlight that education, management support and incentive are organizational consideration. Corporate influence can inspire workers and farmers to innovate. For finding in Objective 3, researchers found that facilitating condition is a significant factor influencing behavioral intention to use technology in palm oil industry. To facilitate the adoption of innovation by farmers, for instance, to carry out their primary function, extension and professional need to have good understanding of processing involved in the dissemination of innovations, which is turn provide the basis for the development of effective extension program strategies. Therefore, organizations required to provide sufficient facilitating conditions such as technology and resources support, which will eventually influence them on using new technology. Recommendation for further studies expand by employing quantitative approach with large sample, and the researcher recommends to the future researchers of technology usage and acceptance to test other proposed models. And for the limitation of research, one of the primary limitation of the research was the application of only one model, the Utah model, in this research. Limited time during interview session due to busy farmers or worker schedules. In conclusion, the recommendation of technology mechanization for smallholder plantation meets the farmer's scope and helps to save labor consumption, increase their oil palm productivity, and enhance the farm's coverage of working areas. However, not all implementation of technology adoption will success. Based on the finding, the researcher believe that performance expectancy, effort expectancy, and facilitating condition is a strong positive relationship rather than other factors. And the most significant factor influencing the behavioral intention of farmers is facilitating condition. The main reason for the non-adoption of technology can be categorized into three aspects, which are human-related, process-related, and technology-related. That's all from my presentation final year project 2. Thank you.